Okay, so welcome and good morning. It is Saturday, 12th of August. And we're gonna take a quick look at the football news and everything that happened yesterday. And also during the night. Try to get the weekend going with some football news. There's a lot of stuff happening today. So wherever you are, I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're gonna enjoy your weekend. Let's get straight into it. I think we're just gonna jump into Reddit, our soccer, see what's up over there. Messi has scored again. I'm not sure if I'm gonna show this because of copyright issues, but maybe I can take the risk and show it. I mean, why not? What's the worst thing that could happen? Okay, so Inter obviously won, but how much did they win? So Australia is playing France in the Women's World Cup quarterfinals. Okay, let's see what's up here with the MLS. There we go. So it wasn't the MLS, it was the League's Cup. Inter beat Charlotte, Josef Martinez, Robert Taylor, Malanda and Leo Messi. Maybe we can take a look at it. Super quick. You see it still? Oh, wait. Okay, so he scores a tap in. I mean, at that point it's late in the game. And they were up 3-0, so pretty simple goal. The defense was... they had given up pretty much. So what else is going on? Scenes outside Bayern Medical Center at 1 AM following the arrival of Harry Kane. Hat-trick today. I don't think is he playing today already? I mean, it would be crazy if he actually played already today. Who is Bayern playing against? Wait, is the Bundesliga starting or not? I don't think Bayern is even playing today. Unless there is some cup. Okay, so Bayern are probably playing later. But Harry Kane, let's have a look at him real quick. Because I don't think his stats look that crazy, actually, compared to other forwards. Obviously, he is very good. But I wasn't aware that, compared to other strikers, other forwards, it doesn't look that crazy, to be honest. But he does have some attributes that makes him very attractive in certain systems. And progressive passes are really good for center forward. He's in the 96th percentile in progressive passes compared to other forwards, which is a huge number. You might expect that his assist numbers were actually higher when taking into consideration his progressive passes stat, but he only is in the 44th percentile in terms of assists actually. However, his expected... Wait, do we have expected assists here? No. This is expected assisted goals, yeah. So his expected assisted goals is actually way higher than his actual, so that means his teammates really let him down. And it might have something to do with Richarlison. I'm not gonna speculate too much, but that could have something to do with it. Okay, so obviously he's gonna give Bayern something that they didn't have last year, so that could be a big signing. It's gonna be interesting to follow. So City beat Burnley last night. Pep scolds Haaland and pushes camera away. I guess everyone saw this. I didn't see the incident itself, but I think I heard on the broadcast that Haaland was complaining at Bernardo Silva for something. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. Al-Shorta player Ahmed Zero on Instagram with the second best player in history, and there's a picture of him with Ronaldo. Do we have anything interesting here? Chelsea are preparing an offer of £115 million for Moises Caicedo. However, it isn't straightforward as you need to take FFP penalties into consideration. Liverpool are refusing to walk away. Okay, so this Chelsea transfer business is actually very interesting because I haven't gotten into like the specific details about like the balance sheet of Chelsea specifically, but they've spent a lot of money in recent years, and the thing we know is they try to circumvent the FFP rules by basically stretching out the salary payments, or I'm not exactly how they do it, but if they sign a player on a 6-year contract, they can split out, they can split up the cost during the length of the contract, I think, or something like that. So they are signing players to this outrageous long contract. Hey Rocka, how are you, bro? You thought Caicedo was confirmed for Liverpool? Yeah, he was. That's the thing. I think what happened was that Brighton accepted an offer from Liverpool on Thursday, and they basically gave Caicedo the green light to negotiate with Liverpool. But what happened was Caicedo already had an agreement in place, a personal agreement with Chelsea since May, so he didn't want to like disrespect that agreement. He wanted to go through with that. So he basically is giving Chelsea the opportunity to match the Liverpool offer so that he can join Chelsea. So I guess that hasn't been decided yet. I guess we're gonna see what happens in that transfer saga there. But I think Brighton just want to get rid of him regardless. So he's going somewhere. He is going either to Liverpool or to Chelsea. I'm good as well, bro. What do you think about the Swedish ladies going through to the semi-finals? Okay, so let's see some injury news. Kevin De Bruyne will be out for a while with the hamstring injury suffered versus Burnley tonight, says Pep Guardiola. Was injured again, unfortunately. Same place and position as the Champions League final, so... They have some youngsters that obviously could step in, at least in the short term, but I think they're probably gonna step up the hunt for getting Lucas Paqueta. What else is going on here? The Mason Greenwood stuff, I'm not going to go into that. Here we have a fun stat. Easy Palazon is the first completely bald player to score the first goal in La Liga in the last 50 years. It must be remembered, important, that yes, they scored the first goal in 2005, but he was only partially bald, okay? Big stat. Big stat. These are the stats that actually matter. What constitutes completely bald? Does bald and beard count? Does the horseshoe count? Is it just the shaved head aspect? I don't want to ask how they confirmed he's completely bald. The era of big data is upon us. I mean, that's a great stat. Regardless of... It's a great stat, it's a great tweet, regardless of the accuracy of it. Okay, so we got a letter from Manchester United's female fans against Greenwood. I mean, that Greenwood stuff is a saga on its own. I'm not gonna cover that here. Okay, Robert Taylor scored again, as I mentioned earlier. Let's have a look at it. This could actually get my stream taken down, but we need to watch some highlights. I mean, that defending is, it is what it is, I guess, but it's a good play. I mean, it's a good play, good movement. First time finish, always nice. Chelsea FC understood to be close to an agreement with Southampton for Romeo Lavia. I've heard so much about that guy. I saw him like in a couple of matches last year, but like, how good is he really? Take into consideration he played for a really bad team last year, so these stats are gonna reflect that, obviously. But he has a very good pass completion, very good defensive skills here for a midfielder, so he looks like a very solid defensive midfielder. Successful take-ons. Number of defenders taken on successfully by dribbling past them. So a defensive midfielder with good ball handling skills. It's always gonna be nice to have. Yeah, I'm not gonna look too much into these stats because of the team he played on and so on. And the fact that big clubs are going after him really should just underline how big of a prospect, how big of a talent he probably is. Should be good. What else do we have here? There's a lot of Lavia, a lot of Caicedo stuff, and Harry Kane, of course. Aha, Bayern is playing Super Cup today. That's why I couldn't find their fixture. So it's Super Cup against RB Leipzig. So the thing about RB Leipzig, they have sold so many players. What is actually left on that squad? So they lost Vardiol, they lost Nkunku, they lost Szoboszlai. And at least one more player I can't remember right now, but I know that they lost him. Let's have a look what they actually have left. So Gulakshi is injured, so he might not play. So I guess it's Blažević who's gonna play in goal. Yeah, they signed Caicedo Lukeba last night. 20-year-old, 25 million market value, pretty good. I mean, they are kind of rebuilding, I guess. Xavi Simons, actually. He's on loan. That could be a huge player. Also Fabio Carvalho on loan. And Luis Openda and Benjamin Šeško, so I guess they lost a lot of players, but they also managed to get some very good talent into the squad to cover, and they're probably gonna be just fine, you know. It might take like a couple of weeks, a couple of months for them to gel into a team. But on paper, this team looks very solid still. Yeah, Timo Werner is only 27, bro. Isn't that crazy? Let's have a look at his skills. No, his stats from last year. How did he actually perform? So against other forwards, I'm not exactly sure which position he was playing for Salzburg last year, if he played like wing or if he played in the middle as a forward, but compared to other forwards, he actually wasn't that bad. Although he doesn't stand out in anything, I guess for a goal-scoring forward, you would probably like higher non-penalty goals than this, but it's not all that bad. His passing is actually pretty good. But his expected goals is a little bit higher than his actual goals, but not by a not by a lot. So Timo Werner is doing just fine, I think. Obviously, the highlights from Chelsea is gonna haunt him for the rest of his life, but what you gonna do? Okay, Lucas Paqueta has agreed to a 6-year contract with Manchester City. He spoke to Pep Guardiola. Manchester City made an offer of 85 plus 10 in bonus. West Ham want 110 straight without the bonus. Negotiations continue, but Manchester City are optimistic, giving the players willingness. And because of the Kevin De Bruyne injury, they might offer some more and get things rolling. So I guess it's going to be important for City not to fall behind here in terms of squad depth once the Champions League starts and everything. Really depends though how long Kevin De Bruyne is going to be out. What else is going on here? We have some more Leagues Cup, not that interesting, outside of Messi of course. And then we have Neymar. Is the latest thing on Neymar is both Neymar and PSG want to end the contract. PSG wants to get rid of him and Neymar also wants to leave. So they're looking at solutions. And it seems like they're trying to get back to Barcelona on a 1-year deal. That's one of the options. And other options are Saudi Arabia and MLS. But nothing concrete there, so there's nothing to talk about yet. Then we have some more Caicedo stuff. Tottenham are in contact with Ghent for gift Orban. Spurs can go as high as 30 million, including bonuses. The profile of the Nigerian striker has to be validated by Ange Postecoglou. Gift Orban. Let's have a look at him. Never heard of the guy. Okay, so he's playing in Belgium, and Football Reference doesn't have that much stats on that, but so this guy actually, you know, Ghent isn't that much of a profile club at the moment. They have been in the past, but at the moment they finished 5th last year. He scored 9 goals in 9 matches. Or I should say 10 matches, 9 starts. Like 9 goals and 2 assists, that's pretty good. Without scoring a single penalty, so it's 9 open play goals. That's pretty nice actually. Should we have a look at his stats real quick? Wait a minute, did he play in... he played in Norway? What? He played for Norway! In Norway, I should say. For Stabæk. This went totally over my head. Okay, so he played for Stabæk when they were in level 2. Which is why I didn't know. In 2022, Stabæk were in what's called the Obos-ligaen, which is pretty much 1st division or 2nd level. Here in Norway. He scored 16 goals, so pretty good. And then he went over to Belgium and scored... Look at his goals tally here. What the hell? He scored 5 in 6 matches in the Conference League. He scored 9 in 10 in the Jupiler Pro League, and then 6 in 6 in the playoffs. And this year he has scored 1 in 1 in the Jupiler Pro League so far, and he also has 4 goals in 2 matches in the UCL qualifiers. That's crazy. Looks pretty good though. That kind of stats. So I guess he's gonna replace Harry Kane, I guess, maybe in the long term. I guess Eddie Charlison is gonna be the primary replacement. But eventually, I mean, a guy with that kind of talent, that kind of goals to matches played ratio is gonna be pretty good. He was without a club in Nigeria like a year ago. Insane story. Yeah, people thought he was Hungarian because of the name, because you have several like Hungarian national team players that have the same last name, Orban. It is a little bit interesting though that Tottenham is the team that's actually gonna get him. You would think other clubs as well would be after that kind of player. Okay, what else? Fabrizio Romano. Understand Barcelona have reactivated contacts for Joao Cancelo deal with both Manchester City and his camp. Xavi considers Cancelo priority target and negotiations will continue in the next days. So I guess Barcelona might have kinda opening on the right back position, I guess. I'm assuming they are committed to Alejandro Balde on the left back. But right back, I think they are currently without anything concrete, you know. They have Sergio Roberto, they have Serginho Dest. Also Jules Koundé is playing a little bit of right back. But he's not a natural right back. He plays more in the middle. I think definitely Caicedo can give this team something that they don't have right now. It's gonna be an improvement, no doubt. That's gonna be interesting to follow. Okay, we're getting far down the page here, so I don't think there's that much else to talk about. PSG pushing very hard to sign the Randal Kolo Muani. Eintracht already preparing for a departure of the top striker. The German club does not have the biggest hopes anymore to keep Kolo Muani. So Kolo Muani scored 15 goals last year, 32 matches in the Bundesliga. He also had 11 assists, that's pretty nice. And he also missed that chance in the World Cup final, which I guess is his most famous moment in his career. And basically that's the reason everyone knows about him, is that miss in the final. But if you watch my Nantes gameplay back in the day in PES, you know they had Kolo Muani, and he was pretty good back then, even if he wasn't all that of a big name. But his profile is actually not that bad. He doesn't score like a crazy amount of goals compared to other forwards, but his assist is very nice. I mean, 11 assists as a striker is very nice. And he also has a high number of shot creating actions, which is also very solid. He can also carry the ball, I guess. Although he is very tall and a bit lanky, he actually can dribble. That's a huge attribute and a skill that he has, I guess. So imagine if he actually started scoring a little bit more goals, like if he got like to 25 goals and keep the ability to pass the ball, to assist the ball, create shots, and also has the ball carrying attributes. He's gonna be a huge player. Similar players, we have Onisivo, we have Brelembolo. I mean, Marcos Thuram was incredible last year for Mönchengladbach, so that's a very good comparison. Nicolas Jackson as well. There are some good names on this list. So watch out for Kolo Muani if he joins PSG. Chelsea in talks over Michael Olise and is now first choice in that position. Okay, let's have a look at Chelsea's squad. Do they really need more players? I'm gonna guess no, but I guess they're trying to build a specific thing over there, so they need the players that Poch wants. Robert Sanchez, Kepa in goal. Kepa is going somewhere. Pretty sure I read that Kepa is heading to Bayern, I think, because Manuel Neuer is out. So Bayern are looking for a goalie and they're trying to get Kepa. Okay, Wesley Fofana injured, Badiashile injured. Levi Colwill, probably gonna be one of those breakthrough players this year. He was very good for Brighton last year. Very nice stats. He's gonna be one of those ones to watch. Axel Disasi is also solid. Shaloba, Thiago Silva, Cucurella. It's gonna be interesting to see if Jan Madsen is gonna play. Huge talent as well. Or if it's Ben Chilwell at right back. Left back, I mean. Reece James is the new captain. They also have Malo Gusto. Okay, so their midfield might actually be a little bit weak. which is why they tried to get these midfielders. Basically, do they only have Enzo, Andres Santos, Conor Gallagher, and Chukwuemeka? That's it? I actually thought they had more players. But it's actually pretty thin in the midfield. And up front as well, with Nkunku out with injury, there's not a whole lot here. So they've sold so many players and they haven't been able to... I mean, they were a little bit unlucky with Nkunku, but it's gonna be interesting to see what Chelsea does. Okay, I think we're getting on the end of Reddit here. We're not gonna spend too much more time on Reddit. Also, I need to run to the store soon, so... Fenerbahce announced Fred. So Fenerbahce, I mean, Turkish clubs are doing some very good recruitment this year. They have a lot of interesting players coming in. That is interesting. Let's have a look at this Firmino hat-trick goal, and then we're gonna head over to Twitter for like 2 minutes. Okay. So tapping goal. Not much there. Okay, that's it for that. What's going on here? I get so much random stuff here. Do we have any actual news? You know what we're gonna do? We are gonna head straight to Fabrizio here. Okay, so the pinned tweet right now is Moises Caicedo posted 20 hours ago. Moises Caicedo has just informed Liverpool that he only wants to join Chelsea. That's pretty much the thing I said earlier in the stream. Then we have Postecoglou on Alejo Veliz. It will take a while for him. We just got to let him settle. So this is the other striker that they've gotten. And when I say other, I'm assuming they will also get Gift Orban. I guess it's Gift Orban, not Orban. Gift Orban. Morten Hjulmand is gonna sign for Sporting. Okay. Final day ahead in the Caicedo saga. Great. PSG sources confirm Ousmane Dembélé finally signed the contract as the new PSG player until June 2028. Thiago always wanted to stay at Liverpool, no Al Ahly or any other move. So Thiago Alcantara is going to stay at Liverpool and be squad depth over there, which is fine, I guess. Liverpool have a lot of new midfielders, potentially with Caicedo as well. And then we have the Joao Cancelo thing. Cancelo again. We have Josip Sutalo Ajax. There are some details remaining there for that to complete. Real Madrid have Courtois injured, so they're looking at replacements. And one name that's come up is Bono, but nothing concrete there. Mohamed Daramy, the striker, is joining Reims. Reims lost Folarin Balogun this summer on loan not on loan, but end of loan back to Arsenal. So I guess Daramy can be a replacement for him, I guess. I think that's pretty much it for this one. Union Berlin have opened talks with Inter to sign Robin Gosens, deal now advancing between all parties. Inter want Carlos Augusto from Monza as primary target as new left back. Fred, now a Fenerbahce player, fine. So Manchester United are scouting Jean-Claire Todibo of Nice as a potential new centre-back, which I guess is gonna be a filler for Harry Maguire leaving for West Ham. So that's it for this one. I'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy the Saturday football, guys. There's so much going on today. Let's have a quick look at the most important matches. Arsenal gonna be interesting just to see if they can keep up with Manchester City from the get-go. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Arsenal perform today with the new players and everything. If they just manage to get that routine win that they should get versus Nottingham Forest. Brighton and Luton could be a good game. Like, how good are Brighton this year? It's question number one. And how good is Luton at this level? That's also going to be interesting. Newcastle, Aston Villa as well. It's very solid. Two solid teams with a lot of potential. Could be a huge match, that match. Me personally, I'm going to this match with the family. So I'm not going to be able to watch Newcastle Aston Villa, although that will be a great match to see on broadcast. But we're going to watch Sarpsborg and Strømsgodset. What else is going on here? PSG are playing tonight, Marseille are playing, Real Madrid are opening at Bilbao. I guess that's it for the big name teams. Also, we have the Super Cup in Germany, Bayern and Leipzig. That's pretty much it. Okay, thanks for watching. Enjoy your Saturday. I'll be back tomorrow with tomorrow's news. And yeah.